Reading through today's Russian papers, one article in particular caught my eye, and I'd like to concentrate on it today. It's entitled Battle with Reality, and it's in today's Moskovsky Komsomolets, a newspaper which is normally very much on message, very supportive of the authorities. But this piece is very critical of what is happening in Russia right now. The author claims that people in Russia are getting more and more puzzled by our bureaucrats and by the elite. Either they see us as kids who are too small and brainless to be trusted or to have anything explained to us, or they think explaining things is beneath them. There is an even sadder possibility that the system has become so unbalanced that one part of it no longer understands what the other part is doing, and there are many such parts. And that's why no one can explain what is happening, or they're afraid to take responsibility for it. He gives several examples. In Novosibirsk region now, they're slaughtering farmers' livestock. In what is a travesty of justice, people in protective suits turn up, slaughter cows, and take away the carcasses to burn them. What for? Why? There is no clear answer. Allegedly, a disease is spreading, but the disease that's named is a disease that livestock have been vaccinated against and which is treatable. One version of events is that the disease has mutated, but again, people are not being offered tests for infection or tests of slaughtered livestock or told whether the vaccinations had been done with a normal vaccine or whether there is corruption here. The situation reached the very top in the form of an official report that said what is happening is in accordance with regulatory documents to combat the spread of a dangerous infection and that the situation is under control. This is roughly what Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said, except that the situation on the ground is very different from this report. It looks much more like someone is trying to cover up their mistakes and couldn't give a damn that farmers literally have nothing to live on. Is it not clear that people see the difference between what they are told and real life? And in the absence of honest and open communication with the authorities, people reach unpleasant conclusions. Another example, the blocking of mobile internet last week. Here again, there is a lack of communication with the taxpayers. No one condescends to explain why. Everyone just nods to each other. The number of incomprehensible bans per capita is already off the charts. And again, no sane explanations. It's difficult not to see here a trend of destabilization. I think this reflects the quite high degree of public frustration, anger even, at some of the things that are happening right now in Russia, and the general sense of instability and unpredictability here. However, note, there is no direct criticism here of Vladimir Putin, a big red line that, and no criticism of or questioning of Russia's war on Ukraine, another red line for newspapers here. There's criticism of Donald Trump, though. A different article in the same paper claims that Trump has opened the gates to political hell. Don't make me laugh writing about Trump's strategy in the Iran conflict. The US president has had no strategy for a long time now. He makes it all up as he goes along, jumping from one extreme to another. Mind you, Russia is set to profit. Izvestia's front page today. High oil prices may bring the Russian budget up to 3.5 trillion rubles. The Iran conflict has hiked the price of Russian oil by more than 70%. If this situation lasts till the end of the year, it could bring the budget up to 3.5 trillion rubles, approximately $40 billion, in additional revenue.